Welcome all. I'm Professor Tim Campbell and I'm here with Liam Fassam, who is the course leader for the MBA with CIPS accreditation at Northampton University. And I'm going to ask him a few questions about the programme. Liam, firstly tell me, what is CIPS or CIPS?
CIPS, Tim, is the Chartered Institute of Procurement Supply Chain. They've been around since 1992 and it is safe to say they are the global leaders in supply chain governance and procurement governance and driving the field of ethics, sustainability, procurement within business.
Okay, what is procurement and supply chain then?
Oh, well, there you go. This is make this as long as it is short. Procurement and supply chain is anything to do with a business. Today's businesses need to understand the differentiation that supply chains can create in their business and so the ethics and the governance that they can also play in delivering that differentiation. And it's important to note that people think traditionally a supply chain is about boxes and moving in aeroplanes and ships. It is not. Supply chain is in every facet of business, from the service industry, banking and finance, oil, through to your traditional retail supply chains.
And what about procurement?
Procurement, well, that's the buying of things basically. We sometimes overcomplicate this and people get a little bit scared about the word procurement. Procurement is the buying, and if we think about how supply chains work and the governance that we need to have in a supply chain, it always starts with procurement, because procurement are making the decisions based on the need of the customer.
Okay, so tell me about this relationship with the Northampton MBA and CIPS.
Well, that started 2 years ago. CIPS had seen in the market that there was a need to have another level of qualification within their portfolio. They currently have the MCIPS, which is a member of the Chartered Institute, which covers up to middle management. They then realised that the future of supply chains are going to require some form of licensure. And in order to do that, we need to equip the executives of the future with a qualification that is globally recognised and underpinned by all the auspices of CIPS and their years of experience within supply chain. So CIPS approached the University of Northampton and asked us if we would be part of the creation of a new MBA pathway with them.
Very good, and tell me about this MBA pathway then. How long does it take?
The MBA pathway takes 18 months from start to finish.
And how is it different from the general pathway?
Very little differentiation, because an MBA has been running for years with a trusted core set of modules that are geared to business that are important, such as finance and strategy and marketing. What we've chosen to do, and what is important, is CIPS didn't want this to become a practitioner degree, so it's full of supply chain specialisms. What they wanted to do was underpin the current modules that we have in an MBA with 1 or 2 specialist modules. So for example, we have a specialist module in applied logistics and supply chain, which differs from the existing MBA, albeit replacing operations management. And then the most important piece is the final dissertation. That must be on procurement and supply chain.
Okay. Now my final question is then, really just to, with this program, tell me what are the main reasons that a student should choose this program, the MBA with CIPS accreditation?
I think with all students, it's about creating differentiation for yourself in the marketplace. I talk about differentiation of using supply chains in business. An MBA with a specialism in supply chain leading to chartered status creates differentiation for a student. We are only, I think I've already alluded to the fact that 1 of 2 universities globally doing this. So any student undertaking this program with ourselves will have huge differences to somebody else in the marketplace. And there is lots of evidence out there to back up that supply chain is the new area that businesses are focusing on. So anybody with a specialism in supply chain will absolutely be head and shoulders above other MBA candidates in the market right now.
Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you.